Hey roofers, my name is Evan. I am the owner and founder of IQ Contractor. Today we are going to be looking into what becoming the largest roofer in your area looks like, reasons why you might not already be there, and a few concepts to really understand in order to get you to that position to where you are seen as the largest roofer in the area and your revenue and your profits also look like you're the largest in the area. So, getting right into it, why you aren't already the largest in your area. It really comes down to not having any competitive advantage. I'm sure a lot of you have heard the term competitive advantage. A lot of you might also know the definition, but the dictionary definition is a condition or circumstance that puts a company in a favorable or superior business position to others, right? So, in other words, why should the customers in your service area be choosing you and trusting you to do their roof job over anybody else in your service area, right? I know you've seen over the last couple years, competition has grown so much. It seems like anybody can go get a roofing license. Anybody can just throw up a website and say that they can do XYZ, provide some kind of warranty, whatever. You know, it's all BS, but do the homeowners know that? So, really, the biggest concept to get out of this is not having a competitive advantage is the hurdle that is in your way right now. And when I look at it, there's only two choices of a competitive advantage, right? Within home services, within the customer service psychology, that the types of homeowners that you're working with, they're looking for one of two types of competitive advantages within a business that they're choosing. Um, First would be quality, and second would be price, or really affordability, the lowest cost option. From my experience with the clients that I work with directly, the roofers that I work with directly, and have helped grow their business over the last couple years, that first option of having a competitive advantage on quality is immensely more powerful than being advantageous on price. And this is comes down to a few pieces of when you have the competitive advantage of being the higher quality choice. It provides more peace of mind to the homeowners, to the customers when they're searching around. They know that they have to get this project done. They want a company that's going to be there in the next 10, 15 years when those warranties can take effect if they need to use them. They want a roofer that has the most reviews in the area, the most glowing reviews, the one that has the best looking website, the one that communicates with them the best. All of those things play into a competitive advantage on quality. You can also justify charging slightly higher prices than everybody else in your area because you are providing that peace of mind. It's not something that the others in your service area can offer. Um, and then you're also able to attract the highest quality customers. I know you've worked with them in the past, those types of homeowners where you're like, man, I kind of just wish I never even got this job. This has been an absolute headache. They're miserable to work with. A lot of that gets knocked out when you are positioning yourself as the highest quality option and the best overall option in your service area. We find that customers and homeowners that see you this way are 90% more likely and ready to buy and take on your services rather than going and getting estimates all around, getting feelers, and then ultimately not choosing anybody. They were just kicking the can down the road. So, how do you achieve this quality competitive advantage, right? It really is not that complicated. A lot of gurus, a lot of people out there will try to overcomplicate it. They say that their AI system, their guaranteed roof replacements per week, or you don't pay type stuff is what's going to get you there, and it's simply not. It really comes down to old fashioned branding and branding yourself as the highest quality option in the area comes down to a few pieces of one, you need to rank at the top for all Google searches related to what you provide, right? So if it's roof repair, roof replacement, if you also do gutters, if you do siding, you would want your business showing up on Google Maps, possibly in the Google Ads section if you need to do that. Not all service areas need to be running ads to show up in those areas, but Google Maps and just general Google search is crucial. Searchers on Google trust Google to show them the best information for any search that they make. So, when it comes to looking for a roofer, they kind of just go ahead and trust that the first 3 to 5 results that Google gives them are the best for them to pick between, right? So if you're not showing up in those for all the services that you offer, that is a major disadvantage, right? And we're looking for competitive advantage. So if your business is not showing up when they type in roofer near me or roofer your city, your state, whatever, they kind of are already allowing Google to give them what they believe to be the best options in the area. So making sure that your Google business profile, your website SEO, your on page, off page SEO, there are two differences. Making sure that that is getting you to rank predominantly in the Google Maps section, because that's also what shows up on mobile devices first. And most searches are being done on a mobile device at this day and age. Having the most reviews on Google, this helps with your ranking. You do rank better if you have more reviews, but also when homeowners see, wow, this one roofer has way more reviews than the second place, the third place, or these other people in the area, or wow, they have a full 5 star and these others are around 4.2, 4.3. Like, this is the company I want to go with. That's a competitive advantage on quality, right? Um, Having the best looking website, again, it's kind of just comparing apples to apples, right? In these homeowners' mind, they're like, a roofer is a roofer. But if you have a way better website than the other person that they're looking at, that is a nod to you. They would be more likely to choose you because your website is more elegant, more streamlined. It's easy to find the information that they're looking for, and it's easy for them to contact you through the website as well. And then automating customer communication wherever you can. When somebody fills in that contact form, a email and a text should be automatically sent back to them saying, thank you so much for reaching out. Here's more information that you can look through. You can call us at this number, but we'll get in contact with you shortly. Anything like that. And then all from sending out estimates, following up on estimates and quotes and proposals, following up on invoices needing paid, making sure that you're collecting your money, and then going back to that reviews piece, having a full automation of sending out review requests both through email and text, um, and review request reminders 3 days, 5 days after the first one goes out, just making sure that you're collecting as many reviews as possible. It goes a long way, and it also proves that you are the highest quality option in the area because you've invested this time, this energy, and resources into building a business, not just going out and trying to get roofing jobs. So, a little bit about a highlight on a customer of mine, a client of mine, South Point Roofing and Gutters down in Aiken, South Carolina. Just wanted to highlight how this all worked for them, because anything that I said before this, right, it could go in one ear and out the other, but this is the physical proof. This is the proof in the pudding that this stuff works. They currently have 364 more reviews than the second most in their service area. Now, depending on your service area, that might not be if you're in a very highly populated area, that might not sound like a lot. But for them in Aiken, with that size of their market, that is 392% more reviews than that second option, right? So massive, massive, dramatic difference when people see them next to the others. Like, this South Point Roofing has way more reviews than them, so we should probably look at them a little bit harder. We did this through automating review requests, right? And it was all based on timing, looking at, okay, when is the best time for a homeowner to leave a review? Are they more likely to do it 1 day, 2 days, 3 days after payment? And really dialing that in, right? For every market, it's different. For every city, it's different. So really looking into the data and the analytics on that um, proved helpful in sending out those review requests at the right time, and then following up with anybody with a reminder text and email that didn't leave a review. They have the best looking website by far. Um, Again, I know I might sound partial because I created it and designed it, but it's not even close. A very high functioning website. I can actually pull that up for us right now. We've got um, just so clean, so smooth, right? Easy to leave their information. Some people, when they come to the website, they just want to leave their information. They don't really want to go read all that. They have water coming through their ceiling, or they know that they need a new roof. It's a new home that they're buying, or they're trying to sell their home and they know they need a new roof to increase the value, whatever it may be. They just want to leave their information, have somebody call them back. Super easy to navigate, has all the information that you need. It looks modern, looks clean, and looks like they actually put time and energy and care about what it looks like to the client or to the customer. So, back to the presentation, a few of the other things. They are the number one rank throughout all of their service area. They are only spending about 3% of their revenue on marketing spend. So, if you've never looked at this number before, that is about a third to a half as much as the national average. Normally, businesses are spending closer to 10% of their revenue on marketing and advertising. They're at 3%. Most, if not all, but most of their business is coming in from organic leads, people finding them online that they didn't have to pay for because they have set themselves up so far at the top that people don't even want to waste time with some of the other options, right? And since working together, we have opened up a second location in New Ellington, South Carolina. That listing is already ranking number one for New Ellington, slightly smaller service area, but it is just, again, more market domination. And just the flow for how this typically goes, right? People search on Google, they find them everywhere, right? They see, okay, no matter what I search, the South Point Roofing company's coming up every time I search. And then they see how many reviews they have compared to the others, how amazing their reviews are compared to the others. It becomes a no brainer and they want to do business with them, right? And then just a little bit of the current ranking, what that looks like for roofing. You can see throughout most of Aiken, they are number one. As you get towards the outskirts, it is dropping off to two or three, but that is getting a little further away from their main service area. But they're still showing up in that top three, and they're still able to, again, stack up to those people in the one, two, three, and they have way more reviews than anybody else. So people are still paying attention to them. And then gutters are an important service for them. Again, same concept. They are ranking one through, I guess you could say five, but this is actually getting closer to their New Ellington location. So as this goes down there, their listing for New Ellington is actually kind of taking over that rank there. But again, proofs in the pudding. This stuff really works. Don't get caught up in playbooks and courses and what have you. These gurus, these AI products and softwares. All of it is people just trying to sell something. They're trying to sell a dream. Um, it takes old school branding, marketing, and just an understanding of the concepts and an understanding of the home service psychology of how people want to find a roofer. So, if this at all sounds interesting to you, feel free to grab a time on my calendar. Again, you can find that on the page that you're currently on. Just minimize this video if you expanded it, and it'll be there for you. Or you can go to iqcontractor.com to sign up for one, but find a time that works for you and potentially part of your team. I'd love to have a one on one conversation with you guys to see if this is a possibility for us to work together.